Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and discuss a very important chapter of your syllabus, which is surface area and volume. Okay, and in that class we take and discuss some important questions based on these topics. Now, in today class we take and solve some other important questions of your syllabus based on surface areas and volumes, and we take a very important question. Let's see, this is one of the most important questions based on surface area and volumes. Let's see, and the question is, a solid is composed a solid is composed of a cylinder with a of a cylinder with hemispherical ends. With hemispherical ends. Okay. If the whole length of the solid if the whole length of the solid if the whole length of the solid is 108 centimeter and the diameter of the hemispherical and the diameter of the hemispherical ends is 36 meter. Ends is 36 centimeter. Find the cost of polishing. Find the cost of polishing the surface of the solid. Polishing the surface of the solid at the rate of surface of the solid at the rate of 7 paise per square centimeter. 7 paise per square centimeter, and you take the value of pi for that question is 22 upon 7. Now look, dear student, this is a very important question based on your chapter surface area and volumes. Okay, now look, in this question, this is a solid composed of a cylinder with hemispherical ends. Look, like that. This solid is in the form of, in this way. Look, this is the hemispherical end. Okay. Now look, this is the shape of the solid. Dear student, the shape of the solid is a cylinder with hemispherical ends. Okay. Now, if the whole length of the solid is 108 centimeter, so whole length of the solid is given as 108 centimeter whole length, and and the diameter of the hemispherical ends is this. Now let's see its solution. Diameter is given at 36 centimeter. That is radius A is d by 2. It's half of the diameter. This is 18 centimeter. That is 18 centimeter. Means in this way the radius of the solids is what? That is r is equal to d by 2, that is 18 सेंटीमीटर. ठीक है. Now look. So in already we discussed about. Now first of all we find the height of the cylindrical portion. This is the radius. This is 18 centimeter. So this is also 18 centimeter, and this is also 18 centimeter. Thus the height of the distance. Thus first of all we find the height of the cylindrical portion. Okay, let's see. Here it is clear that radius of cylinder is same as the radius of hemisphere. From figure, radius of cylinder is equal to the radius of hemisphere. Radius of cylinder is equal to the radius of hemisphere. Thus now thus it is clear that height of the cylinder, thus height of the cylinder is 108 minus 80 plus 18, that is 108 minus 36. Now we subtracting them, that is we get 72 centimeter. So height of the cylindrical portion is what? 72 centimeter. Okay, so thus the height of the cylindrical portion is what? 72 centimeter. This is what? 72 centimeter. Now what I do? We find the cost of polishing the surface of the solid at the rate of 7 paise per square centimeter. So first of all we find the total surface area of the solid. Okay. Now the total surface area of the solid, the total surface area of the solid is what? Dot surface area of cylinder, dot surface area of cylinder plus 2 into curved surface area of each hemisphere. Okay, surface area of each hemisphere, surface area of hemispherical units. Now look, you know that what is the formula for the curved surface area of cylinder? This is 2 pi rs plus 2 into surface area of each hemisphere is what? 2 pi r square. This is 2 pi r square is equal to, this is 2 pi r h plus 2 to the 4 pi r square. This is a 2 pi r square, and that is total surface area of solid is equal to, we take 2 pi r as common, so we get h plus 2r. H plus 2r. Now we put all the values in that formula. Now we put all the values in that formula, so we get what? Look, this is 2 into 22 upon 7 into r. Radius is what? 18 into h means 72 plus 2 into r means what? 18. Okay. Now we simplify them. Look, total surface area of solid. Total surface area of solid is equal to, now this is 44 upon 7, 44 into 18 upon 7 into this is 72 plus 36, 72 plus 36. Okay, now this is 44 into 18 upon 7 into 6 to 8, 108. Now 7 was the 7, no, in decimal. So same 44 upon 7 into 18 into 8 plus. Okay, so this is 44 into 18 into 108 upon 7. 108 upon 7. Now we simplify them. Let's see. Now that is total surface area of solid is what? This is 44 upon 7 into 18 into 108. So after simplify them, we get 12,219 12,219.42 centimeters. So this is the value after simplify them. First of all, you multiply them and divide it by 7, then you get 12,219.4 or something centimeter square. Now rate of polishing is given that, and rate of polishing is equal to 7 per centimeter square. First of all, we convert into the rupees. So we get what? 7 by 100. Since you know that in 1 rupee there are 100 paise. 100 paise, so 1 in 1 paise is equal to 1 upon 100 rupees. 1 upon 100 rupees. So this is rupees per centimeter square. Okay, now the cost of what is defined? We find the cost of polishing. That is the cost of polishing is equal to the cost of polishing is equal to rupees per centimeter square into total surface area of solid. So we get what? Rate rupees per centimeter square is what? This is 7 upon 100. This is what? 7 upon 100 into that. So 7 upon 100 into 12 to 19.4. Now simplify them. 7 into 1 decimal x 122.194. 122.194. Now after multiply them, we get 855 rupees. 855.36 rupees. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay, this is the required solution of the given question. So in this way, dear student, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. So please just do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Okay, now we take and solve some other important questions. Now we take some very important question of your syllabus, which is this question is very important for you and your upcoming examination. So let's see. Your next question is from a solid circular cylinder 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 with height 10 centimeter and with height 10 centimeter and radius of the base 6 centimeter. Base 6 centimeter. A right circular cone of the circular cone of the same height and same base is removed and same base is removed. Okay, find the volume of the remaining solid. Find the volume of the remaining solid. Also find the whole surface area. Also find the whole surface area. Now let's see its solution. Also find the whole surface area. Look, this is a very important questions of your syllabus. Okay, now look at solution. Here, from a solid circular cylinder, from a solid circular cylinder with height 10 centimeter and radius of the base is given as what? 6 centimeter. First of all, we find a solid cylinder. Look, this is the form of the solid cylinder. Okay. This is the form of a solid cylinder. This is A, B, C, D, and height is given of the right side of the solid cylinder is what? 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter, and the radius of the base is what? 6 centimeter. This is what? 6 centimeter. Okay, this is given in our questions. Now, what is the question? Your question is a right circular cone of the same height and the same base. So means look at the same base, we take AB as a base of the cone and have the same height, means that point O dash we take as. Look, this is the cone which we remove from this solid cylinder. Okay, this is the cone of the same height and have the same base. Means height of the cone is what? 10 centimeter. Okay, now this is the removed out. Now we find the remaining volume of the solid. So remaining volume of the solid is what? Volume of the solid cylinder minus volume of the cone. So now let's see. So first of all, from figure it is clear that the height of height of the cone. Now look, from figure from figure, volume of the remaining solid, volume of the remaining solid is equal to the volume of cylinder minus volume of cone. Volume of cylinder minus volume of cone. Okay. Now look. Thus, volume of remaining solid V is equal to volume of cylinder. You know that what is formula? Pi r square s. This is pi r square h minus volume of the cone. This is 1/3 pi r square s. We take r and s both the same for both the solids because of this cone have the same height and have the same base, so its height and radius will be same. Okay, dear students. So in this way, now first of all we take pi r square s as common, so we get 1 minus 1/3. So we get this is 2 by 3 pi r square h. Now we put all the values. So 2 by 3 into pi into r square is what? Radius 6 square into h is what? 10. Okay, so we get what? This is 2 by 3 pi into 6 is 36 into 10. This is 12. Okay, so this is 24 pi into 10. This is 240 pi centimeter cube. This is 240 pi centimeter cube. This is the volume of the remaining solids when same base and same height of cone is removed from this solid cylinder. This solid cylinder. Okay, this is a very important question. Now we find what? Also we find the whole surface area. Also we find the whole surface area. Okay. Now to derivation for the whole surface area, to look to for finding the surface area of the cone, curved surface area of cone, first of all we find its slant height. So first of all we find the slant height of the cone. Now let's see. Look, so dear friends, first of all the slant height of the cone is under root h square plus r square. This is the formula for slant height of the cone, and okay, you know that very well. Now using this formula, so we find h is what? n square plus 6 square. 100 plus 6 is 36. Okay, because of 36. So we get 136. Now we factorizing them and we get 4 into 34. Okay, now we take 2 under root 34 as 2 is common. So 2 under root 34 centimeter is the slant height of the cone. Now we find the surface area. Thus now the curved surface area of the total surface area. Thus the total surface area of the solid is equal to curved surface area of cylinder, curved surface area of cylinder. Okay, now plus area of the base of the cylinder plus area of the base of the cylinder plus curved surface area of cone. This is the concept for that question. This is the concept for of that question. Curved surface area of cone. Now look, curved surface area of cylinder. Curved surface area of cylinder, you know that pi r square 2 pi r is, so 2 pi r into h. Okay, plus area of the base of the cylinder. The base is the form of the circle, so this is pi r square. So this is pi r square plus curved surface area of cone. This is pi into r into L. This is the whole formula for that. Okay, now we put all the values and simplify them. Look, so after solving them, this is 6 to the 12, 12 10 the 120, 120 pi plus pi into r square. This is pi into r square. This is pi into r. L cylinder is what? 2 under root 34. 2 under root 34. Now we simplify them. 6 is the 36 pi plus 6 to the 12 pi under root 34. Now 6 by 130 to 120 by adding them, we get 120 and 36. 156 pi. So this is 156 pi plus 12 pi under root 34. 156 pi plus 12 pi under root 34. Now we take so this is 156 pi 12 and 34 pi. Now we take pi as common, so we get 156 plus 12 under root 34 pi centimeter square. So this is the required solution of the given question. Okay, so dear students, this is one of the most important questions of your syllabus based on the topic surface area and volume. So please dear students, do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise. Let's see once more time. What is this question? What question is? Here a right circular cylinder is of the height this and radius this, and a cone of the same base and they have the same height is removed from this right circular cylinder, and in this way we find the volume of the remaining solids as well as we find the surface area of the whole surface area of the remaining solids. So for while finding the volume, first of all, what I do that first of all we find the volume of the right circular cylinder. After that we find the volume of the right circular cone by the help of the formula pi r square h and 1 by 3 pi r square h. After that we subtracting the means volume of the remaining solid is equal to volume of cylinder minus volume of cone. In this way we find the real volume. Okay, now for finding the curved surface area, so first of all we find the surface area of the remaining solid. First of all we find the surface area of the cylinder, curved surface area of the cylinder, curved surface area of the cone, and area of the base of the cylinder. So in this way we simplify them, we put all the values in formula and simplify them, we get our result. So in this way we solve that question. Okay, dear friends. Thus, dear students, in next class we take and solve some other important chapter based on surface area and volumes of it. So first you revise and practice. This is all the important questions which we discuss in that class and also in previous class. Okay, now thanks to all.